Breaking news. Multiple explosions hit oil sites in Bayelsa State as panic gripped Shell and the Zoological Republic of Animal Kingdom government. Here are the news in details. Wonderful people of Biafra, lovers of freedom all over the world, you are welcome to Biafra Unite channel/television this very moment. Today's date is 15th of May 2024, and I have a very important information for every one of you listening to my voice right now from where you are all over the world. Dear friends and lovers of freedom, I want you to pay very good attention to this very news, because it's very, very important. I can assure you, my people, it don't happen. The Zoological Republic of Animal Kingdom government, including those running Shell company, are panicking at the moment. Now, I do not want to waste your time. Let me go straight and read the news in details. And as you can see on your screen, I will be reading from a Govt media platform known as Sahara Reporters, and this is their title as you can see it on your screen. They said, Shell company confirms multiple explosions near its gas facility in Bayelsa State, in Old Bayelsa State. I don't want to insinuate anything here. I'm not going to insinuate anything. Let's continue reading. The incident has raised concerns regarding potential disruptions to gas exports. Did you see that? The incident has raised concerns regarding potential disruptions to gas exports. Do you know how much they sell gas here in the zoo? 1 liter of gas. Do you know the price of 1 liter of gas in the Zoological Republic? Now they said, the Shell Petroleum Development Company of Nigeria, SPDC, spokesman Mr. Michael Adande, has confirmed several explosions near its gas processing plant in Barai, Yenagoa local government area of Old Bayelsa State. According to Adande, the incident happened at the Shell facility in Bahrain, but stated that the cause of the explosions was yet to be determined. Okay, now. Maybe you want me to tell you the cause of the explosion. He said, we are actively monitoring report of smoke detected near our Bahrain Central Processing Facility in Old Bayelsa State. While the source appears to be external to our facility, we are in close communications with regulatory authorities to investigate the incident and ensure the safety of the surrounding communities. The incident has raised concerns regarding potential disruptions to gas exports. The explosions occurred on Tuesday on a pipeline that supplies the gas plant. On a pipeline, maybe you didn't hear it, well, let me highlight it alone. The explosions occurred on Tuesday on a pipeline that supplies the gas plant. On a pipeline that supplies the gas plant. That is where the explosion was heard or occurred on Tuesday, which is yesterday. Now let's continue. The source added that suspected vandals, they called them suspected vandals, attacked the pipeline, leading to explosions and the release of thick smoke and gas emissions. Okay. He said the plant operator was alerted and immediate action was taken to isolate the line and reduce pressure. Did you get that? He said the plant operator was alerted and immediate action was taken to isolate the line, isolate the pipeline and reduce the pressure. Now, when the plant operator, the person or the group of persons who are in charge of that pipeline was alerted concerning the explosion, they said they immediately switch off the pipeline in order to reduce pressure, because once it's open, then the inferno will be uncontrollable. So they switch it off in order to lessen the pressure. But as I'm talking to you, the pressure is still there. Now, they continued. Sahara Reporters had on Tuesday reported that the Amnesty International called on the Nigerian government to ensure Shell was held to account for the pollution and human rights abuses related to oil spills in the Niger Delta area. You see that? Shell of a company working in conjunction with the Zoo Fulani government of Nigeria have completely rendered our land almost useless. Because of our God-given mineral resources, our God-given oil and gas, our people can no longer go to farm. Our people can no longer go to the river to fish. Every fisherman in our land today is hungry because of oil spillage. This followed reports that Nigeria's oil industry regulator was prepared to offer fast-track sales approvals process for oil companies wanting to sell their businesses in the country. Mad people everywhere. Mad people everywhere. Umokoko. Have you seen it? They say that, of course, they know that companies are leaving. Listen, you may not understand the meaning of this. You may not understand it because, you know, all these zoo media, when they want to deceive you, they will change their tone. They will change the way they speak. Listen, they said here, these followed reports that Nigeria's oil industry regulator was prepared to offer fast-track sales approvals process for oil companies wanting to sell their businesses in the country. Listen, a couple of months ago, not even up to 3 months, early this year, I gave you the report how Shell sold their onshore company in Nigeria. Today, we are now hearing that the oil industry regulator was prepared to offer fast-track sales approvals, to anybody or any company who wants to sell their company in the zoo. Do you know the meaning? It simply means that they know that companies are now leaving. They are fully aware that companies are living in the zoo. They are leaving the zoo. They are vacating the zoo. They are vacating. So the zoo government is aware, and they have gotten lots of notifications from all these companies that they are leaving. I'm telling you the reality now, the reality on ground. They've gotten a lot of reports and notifications from various companies, not only in the oil and gas sector. I'm talking about all across the zoo. Many companies operating here in the damnable Zoological Republic of Animal Kingdom, Nigeria, are folding. They are leaving. So the zoo is aware. So instead of them to be ashamed, instead of them to be taken unawares, they have announced that they are ready to, fast-track sales approval process for any company who wants to leave the zoo, who wants to sell their company, because of course you cannot carry the company to your next destination. It has been built. So if you are ready to sell, they are ready to approve it for you to sell it to any other individual or company who wants to buy. But who wants to buy? That is the question. The question is, who wants to buy? Before you buy, you will have to first of all ask questions. Why are you leaving? They are leaving because the economy has been crashed. They are leaving because the zoo is now a confirmed terrorist state. That is, in fact, I think that is number one, not just the economy, because countries who have very bad economies, they have more companies running in their countries. So I think the number one reason is that the zoo has been confirmed a terrorist state, because terrorism is everywhere. And the worst part of it is that the official military of the country, the official Nigerian army, is the real terrorist. They are the ones carrying out every terrorist attack or terrorist activities in Nigeria today. I'm telling you, it's in the public. We all know. So these companies are aware that the government of the zoo has been taken over by the terrorists. And as you can see, the vice president of Nigeria, which is Kashim Shettima, is the founder of Boko Haram. So that means terrorists has taken over the country's leadership. So the companies are aware. They are not fools. It doesn't matter the propaganda they show you on television. The companies know the reality. That's why they are leaving. And today, the zoo government does not want to be taken unawares or to be ashamed in the public. That's why they say they are ready to fast-track any kind of sales in the country from any company that wants to leave. If we go the issue now, and I also want to use this medium to tell every company, especially oil company here in Biafra land, to vacate with immediate effect, because the worst is yet to happen. Thank you, my people. To salo numozia and make it go viral.